Hi, welcome to today's class. Today we are going to deal with Chapter 5 Python Variables and Operators. Today we are going to see the topic tokens. What is a token? Python breaks each logical line into a sequence of elementary lexical components known as tokens. Each statement in Python is made up of many words. Each word or each lexical component in a Python statement is known as tokens. Normally, the tokens are of different types like identifiers, keywords, operators, delimiters, literals, and white space is used for separations between tokens, identifiers, and keywords. So, what are tokens? Tokens are the basic unit of a statement. So, they can be divided into identifiers, keywords, operators, delimiters, and literals. All those things comes in a statement. We have to separate them with white space. Identifiers. An identifier is a name used to identify a variable, a function, a class, a module, or an object. We all have a name. What is the use of a name? It is used as an identifier. When your name is called, you may look at that person who called you. Same way, the identifier is a name used to identify a variable, function, class, module, or an object. So how can we create an identifier? There are some rules for creating an identifier. An identifier must start with an alphabet or an underscore. Either it should start with the alphabet, that may be capital letters or small letters, or it should start with a underscore. Identifiers may contain digits 0 to 9. If you want, you can add digits. Python identifiers are case sensitive, that is, uppercase and lowercase are distinct. So when we type or when we create the identifiers, if you create it in lowercase, you have to use it in lowercase itself. If you are using it or creating it in uppercase, you have to use it in uppercase itself. You cannot use lowercase identifier as uppercase or uppercase identifier as lowercase. They are different. Identifiers must not be a Python keyword. So there are some keywords. We'll be looking into keyword later. So identifiers have some keywords, words, special purpose words that or those words should not be used as identifiers. Python does not allow punctuation characters such as percentage, dollar, at, etc. within identifiers. No special characters are allowed in identifiers. So these are the rules that we have to follow while we are creating an identifier. Let us see an example for a valid identifiers. Sum, total underscore marks, register number, number 1. Those are valid identifiers. Let us see some example for invalid identifiers. 12 name, name dollar, total hyphen mark, continue. So you may think continue has all the characters or all the limitations what we have seen before, other than the fourth point. Identifiers must not be a Python keyword. So here continue is a keyword, so we cannot use it as an identifier, so that is why it is invalid. Keywords. Keywords are special words used by Python interpreter to recognize the structure of program. As these words have specific meaning for interpreter, they cannot be used for any other purpose. So keywords are special words, or they are reserved words. They are used for some purpose, some special purpose in Python. So when we are using those words, the interpreter understands what is the purpose of that word. So we should not use that particular word for any other purpose. So let us see some keywords. So here is a table of keywords: false, class, finally, is, none, continue, for, lambda, try, true, def, form, etc. So these are keywords. In this, the last topic, we saw that an invalid keyword, invalid identifier. So here continue is a keyword, so we cannot use it as an identifier. Any of these words cannot be used as an identifier. Operators. In computer programming languages, operators are special symbols which represent computations, conditional matching, etc. So, operators are special symbols which are used for computations and conditional matching. As we all know, the value of an operator is called operands. In Python, the operators are categorized as arithmetic, relational, logic, assignment, and conditional. These are the different categories in which the operators are designed in Python. First, let us see arithmetic operators. An arithmetic operator is a mathematical operator that takes two operands and performs calculations on them. They are used for simple arithmetic. Most computer languages contain a set of such operators that can be used within equations to perform different types of sequential calculations. So arithmetic operators are mathematical operators which are familiar to us. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. All these operators are very familiar to us. So here are the operators: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, exponent, and floor division. So I need not explain those: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, since we all are familiar with that. So modulus. What is a modulus? Modulus is division which gives you the remainder as the answer. So for example, here we have a modulus 30. A modulus 30. So a is 100. 100 divided by 30 is 93. Quotient. Is it? 3 into 30 is 90. What is the balance? That is 10. So modulus is division which gives us the remainder of the division. Exponent, nothing but powers. A exponent 2. So that means 100 to the power 2. Floor division gives you the integer division as normal division itself. Relational or comparative operators. A relational operator is called as comparative operator, which checks the relationship between two operands. If the relation is true, it returns true, otherwise it returns false. Comparative operators: greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to. We all are familiar with those comparative operators. So here are some comparative operators: equal to, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, and not equal to. Logical operators. In Python, logical operators are used to perform logical operations on the given relational expressions. There are three logical operators: and, or, and not. So let us see an example. So assume A is equal to 97 and B is equal to 35. Let us evaluate the following logical expressions. First, or. A greater than B or A equal to B. So we have to check whether A is greater than B, that is true, or A is equal to B, that is false. So either one should be true. Then you will be getting the result as true. And A greater than B and A is equal to B. Both the expressions should be true. A greater than B should be true, as well as A equal to B should be true. Here we know that A is not equal to B, so we get false. Not A greater than B. So here we know that A is greater, so we get false, that is not true. Assignment operator. Assignment operator is used to assign values to the variables. There are different compounds in assignment operators like plus equal to, minus equal to, asterisk equal to, slash equal to, modulus equal to, asterisk or multiplication, sorry, power equal to, float division equal to, are also available in assignment operator. Let us see. So the operator description and an example is given here. So equal to assigns right side operator operates to the left variable x equal to 10. So the value 10 is assigned to the variable x, or 10 is stored in x. Plus equal to added and assigned back the result to the left operand, that is x equal to 30. So x plus equal to 20, that means x equal to x plus 20. So your result will be, since the value of x is 30, it will return or store 50 in x. Minus equal to subtracted and assigned back the result to the left operand, that is x equal to 25, x minus 5. So that is equal to x equal to 25 minus 5. So the value will be 20, which is stored in x. So the remaining also will be taking place in the same manner. So modulus I have told you already, it takes the remainder. So you will be getting the remainder as the answer. Power function, you will be getting the power of those values. Floor function, normal division. Conditional operators. Conditional operator is also known as ternary operator, or ternary operator is also known as conditional operator that evaluate something based on a condition being true or false. So if you want to evaluate two or more functions, you can use the help of conditional operator. It simply allows testing a condition in a single line, replacing the multi-line if else, making the code compact. So it is a replacing method of if else. So instead of if else statement, you can use the conditional operator. So the syntax of the conditional operator is variable name equal to on true if test condition, else on false. So first you have to give a value here, true value, if, and you have to give an expression, else the false condition. Minimum equal to 50 if 49 less than 50, else 70. So the minimum you will be getting 50 marks. Minimum if 49 greater than 50, else 70. So the minimum is 70. So that depends on the test expression. Okay, thank you students. Have a nice day. Stay home and stay safe.